getting wicked out here. Have y'all heard about the 17 people that went missing after applying for a job on Indeed? If you didn't, I'm about to bring y'all up to speed. Indeed been a little sketchy. It's been a little sketchy lately. There's scams going on. Now we got people getting, I'm gonna call it what it is. Seem like people getting trafficked off of Indeed. It's getting wild. You gotta vet these jobs these days. You gotta make sure it's legitimate. Listen, I'm not gonna talk too much. I'm gonna let the people talk. I'm gonna show y'all what's going on. Family, you already know what to do, and if you're brand new too, thumbs up this video so YouTube can push this content out. Smash subscribe to join the tribe, and ring the post notification bell as well. Man, this is crazy. Let's get into it.
There is an update on the missing people after going to a job interview that was posted on Indeed, or should I say a job application being put in from a hiring manager that posted the job on Indeed. Now, there are a total of 17 missing people after, going to the same exact job interview. This is so disturbing. This happened in Atlanta, Georgia. All these people tend to be women or girls, young girls, teenagers, young women between the ages of 20, in their 20s, 27, 35. These are the names of everyone. Everyone's saying that this isn't real. This is real, y'all. Please be careful. Like I said, there are scams out there to, risk, your identity being stolen or anything like that. Just make sure that you're putting an application in with a legitimate company. Like I said, the 17 people that are missing are actually missing people. This isn't made up. And I'm not 100% sure what job this was for. It just was a listing or a posting, and it led to a virtual interview, or not a virtual interview, a link being sent to go to an interview. And the name of this person, the identity of the person that the job was linked back to would, get deleted and then put back up later. Like I said, when you do apply for a place, please make sure that you're not putting in your personal information or details or going up to an address that is not real or address that seems like it's sketchy.
Yo, this shit crazy. Atlanta authorities were able to locate 4 of the missing 17 people that responded to a job interview off of Indeed. And after questioning all 4 of them, they all gave Atlanta Police Department the same exact fucking story. This shit is unfucking believable. And if you don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, tap this search engine up above and find out exactly what transpired in Atlanta with the 17 missing individuals from that Indeed job interview. Yo, when you hear what the fuck they told the police, man, this shit gonna blow your motherfucking mind. And it ain't no way in the world that they fucking lying. They wouldn't have been able to give the same exact fucking story. These are people that don't know each other from a hole in a fucking wall. Hit the search engine up above and type in what happened to the 4 of the 17 kidnapped individuals in Atlanta.
Indeed is not a website for job applications anymore. They are literally trafficking and kidnapping teenage girls. If y'all didn't hear about the 17 missing teenagers after they had went to a job interview for a warehouse from Indeed, and nobody heard from them ever since, and this happened in Atlanta. And that's the reason why every time we go and apply for a couple of jobs off Indeed, we never get a response back, because they are literally picking teenage girls, telling them to come to this location for an interview, and when they're driving up to these locations, the parking lot is literally empty. The warehouse looks creepy as fuck. And one girl had commented under my video, and she said that she went for a job interview and the guy came to her car and said, "Oh, you're quite young for this job, aren't you?" And then the girl never ended up getting out of her car, and she actually went back home. Like, please, especially ladies, be careful. Do not go on Indeed to look for a job, because that is not the place anymore. Back then, like 2015, 2016, yeah, it was a reliable source to get a job. But now they're literally using that as a way to traffic young girls. So trust your gut, trust your intuition. If it feels like something is wrong, you should not go, then do not go. And if y'all are applying for jobs, go on the actual job website. Don't go on Indeed and they make you go on a different link and do all this crap. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth y'all lives. Please be careful when y'all are on Indeed. Like, I'm not even, baby, y'all will never ever catch me on Indeed ever again. Like, that is so scary, especially for young girls who are just trying to get jobs. And there's a reason why a lot of boys don't be getting called back from Indeed. Now y'all know this is the reason why. They're literally trafficking young teenage girls. The fact that 17 are missing right now in Atlanta, they went to the interview and they never heard back from them ever.
Yo, that's mad wild, family. And look, I'm still getting scam text messages on my phone to this day from Indeed, right? I got 2 phones, right? I got this one and I got this one. This phone right here, I don't even check the messages because it's all scams every single time. I'm getting text messages like, "Hi," just random highs, "Hi." And it's mad weird. So I decided to reply one day, and then it's just scam messages. As soon as you respond back, it's an automatic scam. It's getting wicked out here, man. I don't know if you got a job lately on Indeed, but nobody's getting hired. And the people that are getting hit back, it's all scams. And now we seeing people even getting set up. Man, it's wild out here. 2025 is a crazy year.
So we just ain't talking about the 17 people that came up missing in Atlanta and they all applied to this one job. You know what? Y'all, we got to get back to the old days. We got to take it back. We got to actually get on our feet, take our resumes to these facilities, these franchises, these businesses, or whatever it is, and apply in person. It's so crazy that Indeed, there's no accountability on their end. I don't hear this on the news. It's like, what they doing with these people? And first thing that came to my mind was I can't really say that on here, but, they was, taking certain things out of people's, yeah. And it's so unfortunate because these people just woke up one day, applied to a job, said, okay, I'm going to this job interview, and they ain't make it back home. It's so sad. And it's all over Facebook, and ain't nobody being held accountable on Indeed. And how's your kids? How's your wife? They out here. They trying to get us. It's so sad. My prayers go out to them families.
Y'all, them 17 people that's missing from Atlanta, it's real. Those 17 people that went on that Indeed job interview, they're now missing. It's real. I keep seeing people saying that it's not real. It's no news coverage. Hello? A lot of time we don't get a lot of news coverage on a lot of different things, but this is real. So apparently 17 people, obviously on Indeed, everybody needs a job right now. They on Indeed, they looking for work or whatever. They all got these callbacks to come to the in-person interview, and they vanish. They all have, so far it's up to 17 people. The age ranges that I've seen, they're really all over the place, but they do seem to be all female. But the age ranges, I've seen like 20, I've seen 25, I've seen 27, I've seen 38, I've seen 50. So whoever this is, as far as like age range, they don't have a specific age range that they're sticking to, but it's a lot of women. It's mostly only women. I think I saw one man. Other than that, it's women. There is no rhyme or reason. Like, I can't see a pattern in them, so I can't really figure out like if he's only going after young black women, young white women, older black women. I can't see a specific thing. The only thing I can see is that it's definitely women. But yes, you guys, this is real. Please be careful. Please be careful on Indeed. I've never trusted Indeed. Indeed has always seemed very fishy to me. So y'all, please be careful, especially if you're going on these in-person interviews. If you can, try to have somebody with you. Like I told y'all, I'm scary. Everybody got my location. Honey, everybody know where the fuck I be at. Have somebody with you. Have you your pepper spray, your taser, your self-defense keychain, honey. Have something to fuck with you. But guys, this is real, so please be fucking careful.
Yeah, you might have to share your location. You might have to take some pepper spray with you. You might have to take a knife with you in the interview. It might be a legitimate interview, but if it's not, you got to know how to get up out of there. You got to know some self-defense tactics. Ladies, y'all know, knee them, kick them in the groin, hit them right here. That'll knock somebody out. Now, don't do it too hard. You don't want to unalive them, but, I know somebody that do MMA. He was an MMA fighter, and he taught me pressure points. So hit them in the pressure point. Sleep them if you got to. I don't know, but you might have to do something. It's getting steep. Just use your discernment. If something don't seem right, then it's not right. If it sounds too good to be true, then it probably is. It's a lot of these jobs, they promise crazy pay that you got to kind of question, like, nah, this don't seem right.
Have y'all heard about them people who apply for those jobs on Indeed, showed up to the interview, and went missing? If you haven't, you can go search it up and follow that story. But it kind of makes me think of this interview that my daughter literally just went on last week. So the job was supposed to be for DraftKings. And this is not to call out DraftKings or anything like that. I'm just telling a story of how it was presented to my daughter. So to start, my daughter had a phone interview with a woman who my daughter said the interview went very well with. The lady pretty much told her, "You're exactly what we're looking for." She was then invited for an in-person interview. She got an email that had the details of time, date, location, yada, yada. When my daughter first got the email, she pulled up the address that they sent her. And my daughter came to me and she was like, Mom, this place looks kind of janky, but I'm going to go see what they're talking about. And I just want to insert that my daughter was unemployed for about a month, maybe more. So you know that feeling of like, I need a job. So she was just like, I'm going to go see what they're talking about. So my daughter shows up to the interview, and as she suspects, the place is janky on the outside and janky on the inside. She basically described it as a place that does not look like a real place of employment with like real employees in there. She said it was just like, it looked like kind of like a room and like another little room. And she said there was nothing but men in the back. A guy comes from the back and greets her, and they had like a little bit of an exchange because apparently there was some confusion about the time she was supposed to be there. Ends up having to go to the back and tells her he'll be right back. But my daughter wasn't feeling the vibes from the moment she got there. And she said that he was kind of shifty, like just the vibes were off. In addition to there being nothing but men in this building. She said when he went to the back, she had a moment to think and left. She said she felt very uncomfortable. So I'm glad that she had enough discernment to get the hell up out of there. Now, this is not to say that that job was not a legitimate job, but I'm the type of person like, if it looks like bullshit and feels like bullshit, it's probably some bullshit. And I pray for discernment, not only for myself, but for my children as well. So I'm glad that she had the discernment that she felt like she wasn't in a good situation. But it is so disheartening and so extremely sad that people who are unemployed, who are looking for real jobs, are falling into a trap because it looks good, it seems legit. They're showing up to these places to never be seen again, likely trafficked. So please, please, please listen to your gut. Listen to that little voice in your head. Okay, that's your discernment talking. And if you don't have discernment, pray for it. Pray for it for yourself and your loved ones, because these people have gotten very, very clever. So it is so important that you have discernment. Y'all stay safe out there.
Did anyone else see the news article that said 17 people in Atlanta went missing after going to an Indeed job interview? Because I cannot find like anything on it online, but I've seen it on TikTok, but there's like no news articles about it. But 17 people went missing. I'm pretty sure they were all women after going to an Indeed job interview. Like, as if the job market isn't already horrible, now, like, people are going missing when going to job interviews. Like, and then I'll see the comments on, like, some of these posts on TikTok of people being like, no, like, I had a very similar experience from, like, an Indeed job listing. Like, I showed up to an in-person interview, and it was in, like, a really sketchy building with all men working, and, like, oh my God. Personally, I do not use Indeed for any job applications. I never have since graduating college, but I'm now doing my research and people are like, oh no, like this has been a thing, like trafficking with job postings has been a thing on like LinkedIn and Indeed since like 2010, but specifically Indeed. But 17 people went missing. Like why can I not find anything about this online? Seriously, I'm like trying to, I don't know if I'm like looking up the wrong thing. Like I've heard of fake job listings, but not this bad.
What? Since 2010? LinkedIn too? Wow. I never knew this was a thing, man. You got to be real cautious. And y'all see why I say, get a high in-demand skill. Learn to make some money on your own. Nowadays, it's risky even going to get a job. That might be your last time being alive, just going to an interview. It's crazy. Man, I'm shocked. I'm not gonna lie. I did not know that this was a thing.
Whenever you're applying for a job, it's very important that you do your research before you put your information out there. It has been reported in Atlanta, Georgia, that 17 women went on Indeed, applied for a job, went to the job interview, but they never did came back. This is a scary situation, and right now it's been all over TikTok, but I don't think it made the news yet, which I found very odd. But that just lets you know that human trafficking is still out there, and it's very important that you need to be careful. Now, I know a lot of jobs use these third-party websites to put their companies information on there, let them know that they are hiring for positions that's available, and people can just go on there to start putting in their information, whatever. That's why it's very important before you even submit your information. Make sure you do your full research. Research the company, and because Indeed is not an actual job application site. That's just something that the company used to get people to apply for their jobs. So it's really important. If you've never heard this company before, just make sure you do your full research, see what it's about, what the job entails. And also, most importantly, when you do go on these interviews, make sure you do not go by yourself. Go with someone, and make sure you use your instincts. So if something doesn't even feel right, if it's just you and a bunch of people, maybe let's say in a dark room, whatever, something like that, I would suggest you even taking that chance. So yes, it's very important that you need to do your research and, be very, very careful what you're giving your information to. I do hope and pray that these people have been found alive and they be able to return home to their family, because this right here is really scary. People go missing every day, but this right here is just odd that 17 people all at once or had already disappeared. So I do pray for their return. I will continue to pray for them, pray for their family and everything. So, and again, just everyone, please be safe out there, because it's really, really rough out here.
What's even crazier is the whole internet not in an uproar over this. Everybody not talking about it. We see in the TikTok videos, people trying to bring light to it, but this should be more known. This is crazy. Make sure y'all share this video out, man, so people can be aware this is going on. Just because it might not be in your state don't mean it can't happen. Sometimes people get inspired by this. Sometimes criminals get inspired and they start doing the same thing. Once one person do it, then more people start doing it. This is wild. What a time we live in. You can't even get a job. You can't even apply for a job safely. This is crazy. Indeed need to step in and do something about it. They need to vet these listings. They need to have a team in place that's going to get rid of all the unlegitimate listings. 17 people. Not just one, 17. That's crazy. Y'all be safe out here, man. It's already hard enough to get a job. Now we got to make sure we be very strategic with the information we share so we don't get scammed, and we got to be very strategic when we do show up to the interviews. Family, drop a comment below. Let me know what y'all think about this one. If you made it to the end of the video, I appreciate you for watching. Peace, and to my Hebrew family, shalom.